Robotic affirming and why it freaking works. And it works real fast. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jen and I am your weight loss bestie, where we talk everything law of assumption when it comes to manifesting your dream body. I lost over 100 pounds in less than a year, and I did it without dieting and exercising, and I show you how you can do it too. So if that sounds good to you, join the Knockout Babe Society. We'd love to have you here. Now, you could also grab my top 7 guided meditation bundle pack. It's literally only 20 bucks. The link is in the description below. And grab yourself a copy where I'm gonna literally help you lose weight while you sleep. So no effort involved. It's a no-brainer. Also, if you want to guarantee that you reach your weight loss goal and you manifest the body of your dreams and you do it quickly, and where we guarantee results and we guarantee that you'll get to your weight loss goal, then join the Knockout Babe Society. The link is also in the description below. And we're here to hold your hand through the entire time and give you unwavering support until you get exactly what it is that you want. All right, so let's talk robotic affirming and why it works, okay? So this is not a law of attraction channel, by the way. I used to buy into the law of attraction because usually that's how you get started in manifesting, is you come across the law of attraction, you watch The Secret, and you just started with law of attraction. I tried all the things. Like, I used to wake up an hour early so I can get all my visualization techniques in. And I had this whole folder on YouTube where it was like 30 different techniques. I drank the water, okay? I did all of the things. I quantum jumped. Like, I did all the things that law of attraction teaches you. But I'm here to tell you it's all bullshit, okay? It's all bullshit. Okay, they're just trying to get views by teaching you technique after technique. Have you ever noticed they seem to have like 1,000,000 techniques? Like, every day it's a new technique, okay? And so I bought into that too. But the fact is, I never manifested anything that way. I don't think, nothing came to me. And I did it for probably 9 months and I got nowhere. And it wasn't until I ran across a channel that talked about robotic affirming. And so I gave it a shot. I was like, well, what the hell? Nothing else is working, so let's try robotic affirming. And it wasn't until I started doing robotic affirming, which we're gonna get into, where my stuff manifested fast. Like, when I tell you I manifested big things like super fast, I did. You know, my SP, I manifested my SP getting back together. Plus now he's living with me, all in less than 2 weeks, okay? And the series of events that had to take place for that to happen, you would have never guessed, okay? I mean, it was like way out there, and but it happened, and it didn't matter because I just robotic affirmed for what it is that I wanted, okay? So that's what I'm gonna teach you how to do, the same thing. And then when I learned about it, I went back on my weight loss journey and realized that that's exactly what I did, not knowing it was called robotic affirming, or the law of assumption, and that's exactly what I did to lose the 100 pounds in less than a year. Now, if I was to go back and do it all over again, knowing robotic affirming, I would have lost 100 pounds in like super fast, probably like a quarter of the time, because I didn't know about the law. Okay, so what is robotic affirming? Robotic affirming is where you repeat. It sounds exactly what it is. It's where you pick 2 to 3 affirmations and you robotically affirm all day long. All day long. Anytime you're not doing something that requires brain power. So if you're, taking a shower, washing the dishes, driving in the car, sitting, waiting for an appointment, anything, instead of scrolling on freaking social media, you robotically affirm for what it is that you want. So an example would be like 2 to 3 affirmations for weight loss would be something like, I have my dream, I lose weight so fast. I don't have to, without dieting or exercising, I have the perfect body. I have reached my weight loss goal, whatever. Okay, you just pick 3 affirmations that imply that you already have what you want. So it would be like, I lose weight so fast, I lose weight so fast, I can eat whatever I want and I lose weight so fast, and I have the body of my dreams. I have the perfect body. right? Your subconscious mind knows what that perfect body is for you. Okay, because everyone's perfect body is different. So you don't have to be all specific necessarily to it. And the cool thing about robotic affirming is you don't have to believe it, because the reality is you're not going to believe it until it starts to show up. You know, how do you know if you've never been skinny? How do you know what it's like to be skinny, right? This is where law of attraction fucks you up, because they're like, you got to feel it real. You got to feel it real. Like, you got to step in to the feeling of being skinny. Well, how do I know what it feels like to be skinny if I've never been skinny? You know what I'm saying? So that's crap. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is robotically affirm over and over and over again. Loop, 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 loop. Okay? Loop it over and over again. The quicker you can get it in there, because you already have these assumptions. You already have these beliefs about you now. Okay, and so what we want to do is we want to rewire the neural pathways. And we do that by robotically affirming over and over and over again, so that we are replacing the beliefs and assumptions that you currently have with the new beliefs that you want to have. Okay, does that make sense? So I'm trying to, this is how my brain works, I'm trying to explain it in the easiest way possible. Okay, and if you want, go ahead and drop a comment with your 1 to 2 sentences. Okay, please don't write a novel. 1 to 2 sentences of your current situation, what it is that you want, and I can help you curate your own custom affirmations, right? I read the comments, I'll reply to the comment with a couple affirmations to get you started, okay, to get you started. All right, I'm gonna do that, and I ain't even gonna charge for it. All right, so that's because I want to help as many people as possible. It is my mission to completely revolutionize the weight loss industry, and it starts with you, sis. All right, so that's what I want you to do. Okay, drop a comment, and I'll go ahead and give you some to get started. Okay, but the robotic affirming is all day. When I say all day, I'm serious. I'm serious. It depends on how badly you want it. Okay, if you don't want it badly enough, then do it whenever you feel like it. If you're okay with it taking a long time, then do it whenever you feel like it and treat it like a hobby. Okay, if you want to speed that bad boy up and you want it now, then you're gonna take it serious and you're gonna robotically affirm throughout your day, all day long, until it shows up. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so that's what I want for you. So robotic affirming, it's like, I didn't believe it at first, and that was the cool part about it. I didn't believe it at first. I was like, okay, well, what the hell? I've tried everything else, so let's give this a shot. This sounds super simple and super easy. So I picked 2 to 3 affirmations, and I would just, whenever I would go for a walk, I walked about 2 hours a day just to get exercise, and not exercise, to lose weight, because you already know my stance on that. Okay, but just to get movement. And I'm on coaching calls a lot of the day, so may as well get some movement in my legs, the blood flowing. Okay, so I'll robotically affirm. If I'm not talking to somebody, I'll robotically affirm. If I'm watching a Netflix show, I'll robotically affirm throughout the day. I do it when I wake up. I do it all day long until I go to bed. Okay? And so that's what I want for you. The more you robotically affirm, the more consistent you are, the more persistent you are, the quicker it shows up. Circumstances don't matter. Okay? Circumstances don't matter. You have the easiest job in the world. You only have to robotically affirm. That's it. All you have to do is step into the belief and step into the assumption of having what you want, having that dream body of yours. And the way you step into that, the way you create that belief and step into that assumption is by robotically affirming, doing something repetitively, okay, over and over and over again, because the quicker we can get it up in here and step into that assumption, the quicker it will show up. You don't have to worry about how it shows up. I could care less how I lose the weight. I could care less. Yeah. If all I got to do is robotically affirm for weight loss and I ain't got to diet, exercise, worry about what I'm eating or how it's coming, sign me up. Sign me up. It don't get any easier than that. And I ain't even got to worry about how it's happening. I could wake up one day and literally just have my perfect body. I could eat whatever I want and the weight just comes off me. What's your pleasure? What's your pleasure? Okay? I mean, it's just, to me, it's a no-brainer. It sounds a whole hell of a lot easier than me stressing myself out at the grocery store about reading labels all day long and going to the restaurant and being like, what can I eat that's a part of my food plan? You know, no, I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not trying to do all that. Have you seen people do that? They stress themselves out over it and it takes them years for them to reach their weight loss goal. No. I want it now. I don't want to do anything for it and I want it now. I like the least amount of effort, biggest amount of results. That's just how I live my life. That's what I want. I don't want to work hard for anything, like especially not to lose weight. It shouldn't be hard, okay? Instead, I'd rather just robotically affirm over and over and over again my 2 to 3 affirmations over and over and over again all day long, and the weight just comes off my body. Yeah? You in? Okay. I thought so. Okay, so that's all I want you to do. 2 to 3 affirmations, loop them all day long. There's a lot of people that give times, like you should do it for 10 minutes or you should do it 3 times a day or whatever. I say, if you want to give yourself a time, go for it. But again, just do it all day long. Whenever you got time. You're in the grocery store, you're driving down the street to go get gas. Just loop them. Don't worry about the time and sit there and be like, well, I didn't do it for, I only did it for 9 minutes and 55 seconds. So it didn't work. That's why I don't like time constrictions. If it helps you to have a time, then set a timer or watch a YouTube video that's, 10 minutes or 15 minutes and then just robotically affirm throughout that time. I don't like that because I feel like you're creating a rule for yourself that if I don't do it for this amount of time, then it won't work. And that's not true. Okay, so instead, just do it. Just do it. That's it. Nike should pay me a commission for that. Just kidding. Okay, but so that's it. Over and over and over again. I want you to commit to doing it at least 20 times a day. If you can do it more, if you can get it in more, good. It says, do you, boo, okay? But we got to take it serious. We got to take it serious because look, here's the thing, is how you do one thing is how you do most things, okay? So if you want different results, you have to do things differently. Okay, like period. If you continue to do the same shit you're doing now, you're gonna get the same crappy results that you're getting now. Okay, so we need to start doing things differently and we need to switch it up and say, okay, I want this result. What I'm doing right now isn't working. So I need to do things differently. And if all I gotta do is robotically affirm, that's something different than what you're doing now because you're thinking all day anyway. You're just learning how to control what it is that you're thinking. Okay, and so we want to tap into that and we want to take advantage of that and do things differently by training the brain, by rewiring the neural pathways that are playing on autopilot anyway and controlling your results right now anyway. So we want to rewire, get it in there so that it shows up. That's it. It's really that simple. We gotta stop overcomplicating things, okay? No diet. No exercise. Stop doing that. Stop buying supplements, looking for the magic pill that's gonna all the weight's just gotta come off. You don't think that the weight loss industry knows your thought process? They do. They've spent a lot of money on market research to know human psychology, which is why they came out with the GLP-1 shot and all that, because they know that human psychology prefers the least amount of effort. They want the magic solution. But you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? So instead, they'll be like, oh, we'll come up with the GLP-1 shot, fill it with a crap ton of chemicals. They're not gonna care about that, but we're gonna placebo them to believe that this is the reason they're losing weight. And so if they wanna continue to lose weight, they have to continue to pay us every month for that magic little shot that they're putting in their body. When all you have to do is, and that's the problem, is you're paying them, you're paying supplement companies, weight loss programs, personal trainers, GLP-1 people, shots, people, whatever. You're paying all these you're paying for all these things when really all you're doing is assuming that it works. So cut the crap, save yourself some money, and just step into the assumption that you're already creating anyway. And be like, okay, if I was to do the GLP-1 shot, I'm gonna assume that it works, therefore it's going to work. So why don't I just robotically affirm and assume that that's gonna work? And that's free. See what I'm saying? Like it's like a no-brainer. So let's get on it. Let's start a robotic affirming challenge here on the Tube of You. And let's go ahead and let's get our stuff. Let's get our dream body and let's get it fast. You got me? All right. So you're going to robotically affirm throughout your day, 2 to 3 affirmations. And I want to remind you that if you want me to help get you started, then go ahead and just drop a little comment, 2 sentences max on your current situation, what it is that you want, and I'll give you your affirmations. Okay? So, and you're gonna play them on a loop, play them on a loop, play them on a loop, over and over and over again. You don't have to feel it real, you don't have to believe them, all you gotta do is say them. All you gotta do is say them. And the more you say them, the more consistent and persistent you are, and you don't question it, is this working? Yes, it's working. Create the assumption that everything works for you. Okay? You always get what you want. Everything works. And it works fast. It comes to you immediately. Okay, create that rule for yourself. Create that assumption for yourself. And watch how quickly it comes, babe. All right? That's it. It's all robotic affirming is. We got to stop overcomplicating shit around here. And we just got to just say, okay, robotically affirm. 2 to 3 affirmations. That's all I got to do to get the desired result. I'm in like Flynn. And I'm just going to do it all day long until I start getting the results. Okay? Okay. And if you're consistent and you persist and persist and persist, I don't care what you see. I don't care what that number on the scale says. I don't care about none of that. Okay? If you persist through it, watch what happens. Right? Try it for yourself. That's it. Don't take my word for it. Try it. Just try it for yourself. Stay consistent, no wavering. And wavering means doubting, questioning, checking. No, we're not doing any of that. We're not doing any of that. Trust yourself. Know that you're the operant power. I'm in control. What I say goes. This is my reality. And if I want to have my dream body, I'm supposed to have it. So I'm going to robotically affirm until I got it. Period. All right? So get it done. I hope this video helped you. I hope it gave you hope and inspiration and encourages you to go all in on robotic affirming, because let me tell you, it's going to change your life. It works for everything. Money, relationships, whatever, a house, a car, college acceptance, better grades, you want to be popular. It works for everything. Appearance change, you don't like your nose, change it, okay? It works for every area of your life, okay? It works really, really fast. All you got to do is say it. Play it on a loop over and over again. All right, guys? That's it. Hope you found this video helpful, and please make sure that you pick up the top 7 guided meditation bundle pack in the description below for only $20. Also, if you are ready to join the Knockout Babe Society and guarantee that you manifest your dream body very fast and keep that body for good and reach your weight loss goal, also click the link in the description below. Okay, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.